Hello, YouTube model building community. This is old Don Piggott coming to you from Don's Garage. That's right, the fat man from Alabama is back in. This is kind of my answer to the Mrs. BG's question of what would you save in case of a house fire or natural disaster type deal from your stash. Well, fellas, my stash is about 600 plus. And it's just, it would be impossible to try to pick five out of that. They were all purchased, traded for, with the purpose of building or used for parts. There's only one I would really, I would save, and that's this little 1975 Cadillac Eldorado Johan Promo. This car has some personal history with me. My grandfather on my mother's side, hard-working teamster, truck driver, over-the-road driver for many years, owned his own truck for a while, then went down, then went to running local routes for a company out of Detroit called Refiners, hauling liquid. One of the things about my grandfather, he's a hard-working man, took care of his family, placed their needs and wants, ahead of his. One of my fondest memories of him, there's several, but one of the fond memories was every week, like clockwork, he played his lotto numbers. One of the things he always said that when his lottery numbers hit, he was going to go down and buy himself a brand new Cadillac. And I heard that for 10 years. Of course, his lottery numbers never did hit. He won a few bucks here and there, but not the kind of money he, playfully dreamed about. Well, in 1975, my grandmother had heard, the story of buying a Cadillac when the lottery numbers hits for so long that she went down to the local Cadillac dealership and she bought this 75 Eldorado Cadillac Promo. And it was under the Christmas tree for him that Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve, we did our usual family get together, and everybody, part of the tradition was everybody got to open a gift from under the tree. Well, my grandmother didn't let him choose his gift to open that year. She handed him the gift that she wanted him to open, which was this Cadillac. And when he opened it and pulled it out, she says, "There, now you have your brand new Cadillac." And my grandfather, being he was one always had a joke. He was serious about things, but you was more apt to get a joke out of him than some serious comment, and always had something to say. The man was the Christmas Eve 1975 when he opened up this Cadillac is the first and only time I can recall that man ever being speechless. And he has since gone home to be with God. We lost him in 86. And when everything, later on, a few years later, my grandmother moved from Michigan down to Ohio to be closer to her son. Because, she was aging, health was getting worse. The Cadillac got boxed up. Well, then, once she passed away, my mother got most of her stuff, and in amongst it was the Cadillac, this one here. And it took me probably another 10 years of periodically going through things, helping her get things organized, till I found the Cadillac. Now, this thing hadn't seen the light of day for close to 20 years, up till 2 years ago when I finally found it. And I cleaned it up a little bit. The interior is still a little dusty. I'm going to have to actually disassemble it to get the interior cleaned up better. The hood ornament is gone. Other than that, it's in pretty good condition. And I've been debating on whether just to leave it like it is or to freshen it up, clean up the mold lines and stuff, and do the foil and actually paint the car correct color. You know, the tires are in pretty decent shape. The white walls they're a little nicked up. The chrome obviously is rubbed off in a couple of spots. I've about decided I'm probably, once I get settled into my own place again, this may become a project. I'm seriously considering finding a professional chrome plater to replate the bumpers. I'll probably replate the wheels, the hubcaps, but I'm not sure that they'll get used. I've entertained the thought of doing a factory color on it and everything, but maybe go to an aftermarket wheel, go a little bit bigger, kind of like I would if it was, a full-size Cadillac that I inherited, and do it in a fashion to pay homage to my grandfather. This is the one I would save. The rest of them, I'd hate to lose them. There's some in that, quite a few in my stash that would be difficult to replace, but they are all replaceable, just depending on the dollar. So, but yeah, this one I would definitely save. And an answer to Charlie Mack's question when he said, what would you save as far as your build-ups? Well, I've only got 6 or 7 build-ups, and they are currently all in one box, so I would probably grab the caddy, that box, in the house cat, and haul butt out the door, or window, whatever the case may be. But well, that's my little story about this is the only priceless piece I have in my collection, in my opinion. So that's it for now, fellas. Remember, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Let's all enjoy this wonderful hobby together, share what we know with each other, and try to make each other, a better modeler in one way or another. So God bless, and you all have a good day. Bye.